Come on, Ellis. It's the Ranger. Is it icy?
Icy.
The seat icy?
Icy.
Yeah. So Ellis and I are just getting out of the house for a little bit this morning. Give Mom a little bit of a break. We really haven't been doing a whole lot the last couple weeks, just spending time as a family and spending time with our new baby. Is there grain in there? So we're gonna feed our beefs real quick. I got a bunch of grain in this tote here. Okay, come on, open it up. Oh, up. Lift the lid. Oh, is it heavy?
It's heavy.
Okay, push. Good job. So I'm giving each steer 3 cans of grain a day. And that white plastic bucket all the way full is about 6 cans, so I just use that and then I feed 2, then I feed the other 2. Got it? Watch your fingers. So we've got these 4 steers in here that we're graining. And then we've also got a couple more calves that we're weaning off their moms. They just came back the other day, so we got them in here also. And we've also got 2 of these orphan calves. So if you guys remember from the spring, this calf right here, number 13, this is Pepper, our bottle fed calf. And this one here, number 12, is another orphan calf that we have. So these 2 are just in here getting a little bit of grain themselves. So we'll probably sell these other 2 calves when we sell those other 2 calves that we're weaning right now. Thought about keeping Pepper for a replacement heifer, but she just hasn't grown very much and she's pretty small, so I don't think she'd make a very good heifer. Yeah, so we're gonna climb over the fence and go check the water. So these 2 calves here are the ones that we're weaning. This black baldy faced one and this other black one right there in the middle. So these are the 2 we're weaning. That one's already been weaned. Here's the moms here. That's the mom of the baldy faced calf, and then this other black cow with the faded Bronco face is the other moms. We've got our 2 grass fed steers in here also. That, like I said, that wild Charolais, then the baldy faced steer there. So check on the hay for the grass fed steers and those cows that we're weaning. I put a round bale in here, but them cows like to push on it and roll it out, so I just usually have to come back in here and flake it back in. So we've been really lucky this fall and we haven't had to start feeding any hay yet. You can see this is all the snow that we've gotten, so I'm not complaining about that one bit. If you remember last year, I swear we were buried in snow by this time last year and having to feed already. And here in a minute I'll run down and I'll show you where my cows are and where they're grazing at. So last week we brought my dad's herd and my herd into these corrals and sorted them off, and we kicked my cows down here on the Wyoming side and kept my dad's stuff over here on the Idaho side here. So something I wanted to work on today though is getting this snow plow off this old truck. So we lost the engine in this old truck and we've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years that we're gonna replace it, rebuild it. So I've just never gotten around to it or had the time to do it. I'm tired of plowing snow with that tractor in the bucket. So what we want to do is take this snow plow, take it off this old truck, and we're gonna mount it onto my Dodge. Then I can plow snow with my Dodge. Just make things go a lot quicker. Look at you! If this thing has any battery left to raise that plow, I'm gonna be super surprised. Not so lucky. So I guess we'll run over and grab my Dodge and just give that a jump and get that plow raised up and move this truck so we can pull that plow off. Alice, come on. Hold up, dog. Yeah, trailer's hooked up, isn't it? So we got that blade raised up, and I think the easiest thing to do is my dad's gonna load some hay, some horse hay a little bit later. So I'll probably just wait till he fires up that backhoe, and I'll just have him push me out of there with like the backhoe and the bale on the front of that backhoe. We'll just push from the back, kind of push it up and out of them holes. Then we'll get it somewhere level and try to get that plow taken off.
Apple.
So I figured I'd run out here real quick and show you guys where all my cows are grazing at. So they've been grazing all this slough area. They still got quite a bit of tall, dry grass they can eat. But they've mowed this down pretty good, the shorter stuff. So this is where they're all at right now, is out here in our hay fields. There's a bunch of them there, and a bunch of them over here. So I think we still got a decent amount of fall feed left. And the weather's supposed to stay pretty decent. We're supposed to get some snow this weekend, but then next week it warms back up. So it's been such a nice fall, we can't complain about anything. And it's been nice that the snow has been holding off too. It's been, kind of cold the last couple weeks. Been getting down into the single digits for lows, but then it warms back up into, the 30s, high 20s. So it's been pretty nice the last couple weeks and no snow. And we've also got this other section of slough pasture here just on the other side of these fences. So there's a fence right over there. Then this fence right here, what's keeping them out of here. So that we can bring them into here also. So what I need to do over here though to get the cows in here is, my dad's got some horses and they went right through my electric fence when I didn't have the charger on it. So now I'm trying to push it back over, get that fence put back up, and then we can turn the cows into here. So we got our first real amount of snow last night. Not a whole lot, maybe just a couple inches, 2-3 inches. So yesterday I was able to get that electric fence finished and get those horses put on the right side. And so today Alice and I are going to go out here and open up this gate and let all these cows into that tall dry grass here by the slough so they can start eating on that. You can tell today with this snow, all these cows are kind of feeding along the fence lines along the slough here, eating this taller grass because it's the easiest to get probably. So they're munching this down. And I'm gonna go open this gate right over here and let them into this pasture here. Can I try?
Try.
I didn't get to really record it last night, but we pulled this plow off this old truck here. So all you gotta do is just pull a couple pins. You got these two pins, this pin here and this pin here. You pull that and you pull off a couple electrical cables here. So we'll push this somewhere today and get it out of the way. Come on, let's go move those cows. So I'm not going to really push the cows into here. I'm sure they'll start filtering in here once they see the gates open and see me in here driving around on the Ranger. They've got all this dry, dead grass they can eat over in here. Over here across the slough, there's a bunch of tall, dead grass over there too they can eat on. So once we get them into here, I think we'll be good for a little bit longer, not having to feed quite yet. I don't know how you can see, but this is the electric fence that I put up to try to keep these horses over on this side and the cows will be over on this side. It's kind of nice getting some of this snow on some of this dry grass. It seems like it softens it up a little bit and makes it a little bit more palatable for them. They seem like to eat a little bit more than when it's just dry. So Lindsay and I had the opportunity to buy 20 more head of cows. So we're gonna have about 70 cows to cab out this winter. We weren't looking at buying any more cows, but we're given a pretty good opportunity and we just couldn't pass it up. Bunkos! 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 So some of these cows are coming out here and eating the stuff that we didn't cut this summer, but it looks like most of them are coming over here along these fence lines and eating this tall grass here, starting to work their way down towards that electric fence. So we'll just let them have at it for the next couple days and go from there. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.